Well, everyone, it's lunchtime. You know what that means? It's Philly cheesesteak time. I got me some beef, some hoagie buns, provolone cheese, and again, the sliced up peppers and onions. So, the first thing I'm going to do is slice these already thin steaks in half, like this. Now that I've sliced the steaks in half, they're in pretty thin little pieces here. As you can see, they're pretty thin. This is just two out of that little pack of four that I cut up. There's two of them stuck together. Oh, it's just one. Okay, now you're thinking, gotta cut it up. So we're just not taking cut. Cut this into little morsels, I like to call them. Sounds delicious. Kind of hard to do with one hand, but it can be done. Nice sharp knife. Here's a secret. You cut your finger more often with a dull knife than you do a sharp one. Because as you can see, a sharp knife will cut whatever you want, however you want. Or a dull one, you gotta be working it back and forth and slicing, all of a sudden it gives through and bam, there's your finger. Ask me how I know that. I was also cooked for about 13 years. So that helps. A little fat in there, kind of hard to cut, but we got her. La-di-da, la-di-da. Oh, this fat's hard to cut. Or my knife's getting dull. One of the two. Both. That worked. One more little cut on this one. These steaks were not expensive. The little pack of four cost me $5.50. So the ideal way to make these is with a ribeye and to slice it thin like this. But you don't actually necessarily need the most expensive thing you can find. Any old steak will work. Okay, now while this is out, I'm going to season it up. Come down here to my seasoning drawer. Oh, wrong side. Now, I like cayenne pepper, so got the whole cayenne pepper out. Get everything nice and covered. Come on, cayenne pepper. Come out. Come out. Pink. A little Creole Cajun seasoning. That up there. Tiny bit of salt. Just a tiny bit. And let's see what else I want to put on here. Ooh, wait. That's not it. We got the steak seasoning. Making steak, gotta have the steak seasoning. Okay. And then, what I'm going to do is take some of these peppers and onions, just a little handful, put them in here. That's not enough. A few more. And a little more. I'm looking to make a couple of sandwiches out of this, not just one. And that'll make me a couple of sandwiches right there. And now, we're going to start cooking it. Got my pan, got my fire. A little bit of oil so it doesn't stick. Just a little bit, not a lot. Yeah, that'd be good. I'm going to replace the lid on it to trap the heat in there and get the oil to heat up faster. So you don't need the most expensive stuff that you can find. You just need to have a little bit of courage and a whole lot of, I'm going to get this done. Do, 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 do. That's not quite there yet. Give it about another 10 seconds. Beautiful day out today. Great day for a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Okay, now, because I got a flexi cutting board, I'm just going to pick her up, pour her in. Ooh, listen to the sizzle, that means it's good. A little piece left on there, throw it in. Ooh, cayenne pepper, gotta squeeze. Okay. Now I'm going to get my tong out, because that's probably the best tool to use for this job. My little tong out. When you're doing this, you don't want your peppers super soft. You want a little crunch in there. But you also want your steak cooked all the way through. That means 165 degrees, fellers. And fellets. Okay, trap the heat in there. I'm gonna put the lid back on. Ooh, look at there. It's been about 5 minutes. I know the way I cut the videos, everything just kind of goes seamlessly. It's like, oh look, it's done. But truthfully, I turned the camera off. I'm gonna be splicing the parts together. It's been about 5 minutes. Everything's looking like it's pretty well done. You're saying, what's a Philly cheesesteak without cheese? It's in the name, cheese. Well, I got the provolone cheese. I'm gonna put 5 slices in here, just like so. There. Put the lid back on. Now, in this little sheet pan, I got a little bit of oil spread all over the bottom. I got my hoagie halves. And I have preheated my oven to 350 degrees. So I'm just going to stick these in here for, oh, I don't know, 5 minutes. Set my timer. 0, 5, start. Yes, a microwave could be used as a kitchen timer without turning the turntable on. Believe it or not. Kitchen timer. So I'm going to kind of clean up a little bit and get ready for these to be done. 5 minutes have passed, just like I thought, 350 degrees. Look at that. Nice and golden brown. Okay, I'm going to get the bottoms ready first. Pop the lid off. That cheese only took like 30 seconds to melt on there, by the way. Then I turned the flame off and stirred it around with my magic tongs here. No problem. If I had a third arm, this would be easier. Scoot, scoot, scoot. There we go. Okay, now I'm just gonna use my tongs to kind of pull it out of there. Just like so. I'm using the tongs to pull it out of there so I don't drop all the oil onto the buns and make them all soggy and gross. Ooh, look at that stringy cheese. A little more on that one. A little more on that one. Put that back in the pan, and that's it. Now I'm just gonna come over here, grab my lids, press them down. Boom. That's 2 Philly cheesesteaks. Now I'm gonna go eat these while I edit the videos. Have a good day.